Hi, all of you. So, welcome to day one of Abundance Parenting, where we are talking about how we can attract abundance for our kids just by following simple law of attraction techniques. So, before let me share my presentation and let's start with today's topic. See, today is an orientation program. So, this is going to be just setting an intentions. I will be talking about how we will be taking this program every week. And yes, how we can start just by simple techniques. Yes, today I am going to tell you one technique which is most important. And that is the reason I have kept this thing for orientation, which is most important if you want to attract abundance for your child. But if you are still not able to implement that, it will be difficult. So let me share my screen and let's take it forward. Just give me a second. I'm sharing my screen. Hi. So I welcome all of you in Manifesting Abundance, Law of Attraction in Parenting. Yes, I hope my presentation, my voice, my audio, everything is fine. And from bottom of my heart, I want to welcome all of you because you all are here to learn something which is going to be powerful every week. It is a weekly program, and every week we are going to meet on Wednesday at 7 p.m. So don't forget, fix your calendar. And yes, if you are not able to join, you will be getting the recordings because I don't want you to miss any of the technique. See, my mentor always say from whom I have learned healing, from whom I have learned law of attraction, my mentor always say that start following, start implementing whatever you are able to absorb. It is not necessary that you should follow everything which is being taught. Follow things with which you resonate. Follow things with which you feel that yes, it is going to help. Okay. So I also say same thing, that just follow things which you are able to implement. My mentor always say that follow things which you are able to resonate. It is not necessary that you need to follow each and every step. If something like if 10 things are being taught, if you are able to follow 4 things also, there will be a huge change. Same is my thought, that you can start implementing things which are being taught. Okay. So, what is law of attraction in parenting? So, what is law of attraction in parenting? When we are parents who are happy, stress-free, and can fight with any challenge and handle any situation, that is law of attraction in parenting. How this will happen? Only if we will follow what we are going to follow today's lesson for lifetime. So today's lesson is going to be really powerful. This I wanted to make all of you understand that this is something which is most important, and that is the reason I have kept this in my orientation program. So what is this important thing? Let's see. But before that, I want to tell you what is the vision and what is the mission behind starting this program. Mission is to make parenting most beautiful and happiest journey of your life. Trust me, when I became parent for the first time, my entire situation, my entire world was very different. But after my son was born, my things started changing. My entire vision, my entire world, I can say my dunya, puri, it was very different. And I'll tell you a story here. When I have few pics which my son used to see, and he used to always say before his birth pics, he used to say, Mama, why don't you laugh in all these pics? Even you are not laughing in your marriage pics. Wait, I'll show my marriage photograph I have here. I had never planned that I will be showing this, but see, I'm not laughing at all, right? So I always used to make such face and then take photograph, always. So he always used to ask me, Mama, why you don't laugh and see picture after, now see your pictures, you are laughing, you are happy, you are smiling. I used to say, you were not born that time, these pictures are before your birth. So I was not at all happy when you were not there in my life. And when you came to my life, it was the happiest thing it happened to me. And after that, I started laughing, I started smiling. So you are the reason for my happiness. And he was very young when I told him this story. So he was so happy. He told his dad that, Papa, why Mama never laugh? Because उनको हंसना ही नहीं आता था. I made her learn how to laugh. I am the reason for her happiness. And yes, trust me, for me, my entire life has changed after his birth. It was, I can't say that it was not good. It was very good. I was I belong to very good family. My parents really love me a lot, but it was very different life. And after his birth, I started enjoying, I started living my own life the way I wanted to live. So this is what I want to inculcate in all of your life, that yes, parenting should be the most beautiful journey of your life, because God has given us that gift, right? And vision is what? It should be stress-free, gadget-free, yes, and it should be guilt-free. These are the three things. Why? Because we feel too much of stress when we are parenting, when we are comparing our kids, when we are seeing our kids are not doing well, but other kids are doing. We feel so much stress. And if we are not stressed, if we don't take stress, others are always there to give us stress. So my vision that yes, you should be stress-free parent. Your parenting should be gadget-free, because gadgets are really not good for child's development, and guilt-free, because whenever I connect with parents, I feel that kind of guilt. I am a working mom. I cannot give that much of time to my child. That is a guilt in ourselves. Then I live in a joint family. I have to do so many things. I cannot give time to my family, my child. Then I am staying in a small city. That is the reason I cannot expose to my child. So no, you don't have to feel any kind of guilt if you are here in my session or in my hub or in my community, because you yourself has that power to, nurture your child to the best. And this is what we are going to discuss in this program, in every every week we are going to understand what power we can have and how we can use this power. Okay, so today's lesson, let me start with a small story. In 2016, before that, I was stressed. I was always complaining. I always had negative thoughts. I was shouting. I was yelling on small things. मेरे साथ ही ऐसा क्यों होता है? Why I have to suffer so much? Why I do things good for others? Why others are not doing good for me? But then I had very good friend. She always used to tell me, Bhumika, start working on yourself and then start see changes in others. I always used to feel, how can I change myself to to feel the change in others? But then I met my mentor. I started implementing law of attraction. I started working on strategies, on techniques, I can say. And then a major shift came in my parenting or in my entire thinking, in my entire vision. I changed and the world started changing. You won't believe, people who used to, criticize me, they started coming to me and started asking for advice. That was something, the biggest transformation I can say. All right. So transformation was this. I was a stressful person altogether, not parent. And then I was a calm parent, person who used to criticize me. They used to come and ask me for advice. And that was the biggest thing I can say, that when we are following techniques, when we are working on law of attraction, definitely there are transformation. All right. So today's big lesson is what? Always believe in yourself. So see, this is an orientation program. You can keep watching this program again and again and again every month so that these things are inside you like a breath. You are so much clear. So always believe in yourself, because see, you cannot say that, you know, you cannot feel guilty. You cannot say anything because God has chosen you, or your child has chosen you to be your parent. When we talk about law of attraction or karma or our life, previous birth, we always say that kids decide, or the soul decide to which family I have to go. So if your child has decided to come to your family, then you are lucky. That is the reason they are with you. You cannot say that why this child is given to me. You are lucky. That is the reason. You are blessed. That is the reason God has gifted you this child. And when God has taken the decision, then when soul has taken the decision, how can you blame yourself? How can you stop believing in yourself? So do not feel guilty is a step number 2. Release all guilts, that only we can start to attract abundance. Why? Because this is the rule number 1 in law of attraction. Like attracts like. If you will feel guilty, so guilty is a negative emotion. And if you are feeling negative emotion or negativity, then what you will attract? You will attract negatives only. And that is the reason, if you are happy, stress-free, calm, what you are attracting, positive things you will attract. That is the reason this is an orientation program. Stop being guilty, because I know there are so many, like everybody feel guilty. I cannot say that I am not feeling guilty. At times I also feel guilty, but then I overcome that emotion, because I know if I want to attract abundance for my kids, I have to cancel this guilt emotion. So whenever you are feeling guilty, always say, no, I am not feeling guilty. I'm doing my best and God has chosen me. And God तो कोई गलत करता ही नहीं है ना decision तो. So result will be you will start attracting abundance for your child, and that will the process will start because you have removed that biggest negative emotion from your own self. All right. From today, it should be guilt-free parenting. Yes. So now I have my very close friend who I have invited specially to share her thoughts, her journey, because she is again practicing law of attraction. She is again practicing healing. And let's hear from her what she has to share today. So, colleague Shahasha, please come, share your screen, and start talking to us. We are waiting for it. Hello. Yes, now go ahead. How was the
Hello
presentation,
everyone.
Shasha? It was in
It was
orientation. I
really
don't know.
awesome, Bhumika.
Good. Okay. Thank you so
It's
much.
really nice. Something which is again because we all as parents are dealing with this, guilt. Like if we are not able to give proper time to our kids, and we are spending so much time on screen, and we do complain. But first of all, I would like to tell you, Bhumika session was really good, which is something which is again making me think about my own behavior. And today, if I talk about, I know Bhumika since last few years, and she's a parenting coach, but she deeply feels the pain of the parents and kids. And this is something which is amazing in her. And she's the one who actually helped me in handling my own insecurities. When I met her during this tenure, um, I had some relationship issues, I had some other problems, I was not able to do very well in my
First,
business.
Shasha,
I
tell
had
me about your business. Tell us about your business that you are a director of a company and you are handling so many employees.
Yeah, I am director of Prakhar Software Solutions Private Limited, and apart from that, I am right now heading Prakhar Consulting Group. We are a 100 crore group of companies, and we are dealing with multiple verticals that includes manpower staffing, skill development, and advanced technologies like drone and anti-drone solutions, and training as well. So we have presence in across 10 locations in India, and I'm handling it as a managing director, and I am managing Prakhar Consulting Group, which is right now we have started 2 years back only. That is actually handling the corporate clients.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
by God's grace, we are doing so good. But if I talk about my own journey, I am an engineer. I have done my BTech and MTech, and when I started my career, I got married after a year, and I got Prakhar. Prakhar is my elder son, whose name
Yes.
is the company's name, Prakhar Group of Companies. So, at that time, what happened? I again went to this parent guilt, mom guilt, what I can say. But at that time, I was not in touch with Bhumika. Otherwise she could have resolved my problem. It's in back
That's
in
few years
2000
back. Yes.
10 2010, when I started doing my MTech, because I was not able to give good time to my son. I had to put him in daycare, and I was really feeling very bad. I still remember the first day when I went there to pick him up. He was inside his daycare, and he was looking at me through window, and I was outside the door, and I was looking at him, and both of us were crying like anything. I was crying because my own son is inside, and my son was looking at me. Mama just came to pick me up,
What was
and we
his
were
age at that time?
uh, Prakhar must be 1 year, 5 months old.
Like very close to the Uma's age.
Right. And I
Oh,
felt so bad, so bad. So I that day I decided I should go to join academics, and uh, I started my MTech with my corporate job. I completed it, and at that time, uh, again, the manifestation thing, I would like to tell the story as well. So when I left my job just after completing my this thing MTech post graduation, and I was planning to go into the academics, but my husband started this business in between, is this company, and I joined him. So regarding the manifestation, I would again like to share one story. Sorry, Bhumika, it might take a little long,
No
but
problem. But only
I
thing
was
which
just
I want to share is if link is like if call get disconnected, just join it again. Everybody, okay?
okay, no problem.
It's same.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I was actually thinking like this is the right time, and I'm already on my breaks, and I was just talking to God, like like a manifestation. I was talking to Him and sharing my thoughts. Like, God, I wanted to have a second child or not. I'm not sure. Even I'm confused, like whether I should go for the second child or not. And but if it is there in the plan, so this is the right time to have the child because I'm already on my job break. And and Prakhar was around 4.5 years old. So I was like, okay, this is the right time. So you won't believe, after this conversation, uh, I conceived. I got some answer in temple
Told me that
where
this.
somebody,
Yes, yes.
yeah, some strange person came to me and told me you are going to bless with a baby boy, and
Huh.
your son would not be alone, and he will be having a baby brother. So I was like, why is he telling me? But this was just my manifestation, maybe the law of attraction, maybe my question that God answered in His own unique way, and
Answered. Yes, yes, yes.
that that month only I conceived. So it was something which is what I can say, how as a mother we can manifest our child, maybe our problems we can handle. Yeah, I just want to
Even
conclude
I
it by saying
manifested
that
Roma.
how
You know that story. You know that even I manifested Roma and
yes,
right. So we can yes manifest our kids also. तो
yes,
एबेंडेंस तो बहुत
yes,
छोटी
that's
सी चीज
true.
हो जाती है ना जो
So
प्रेजेंट है उनके लिए एबेंडेंस हमें अट्रैक्ट करना है so we can attract kids
right.
right
So when I that's true. That's true. When I met Bhumika at that time during our journey as friends, as you know, co-workers in the journey of digital coaching. Uh, what happened actually? I got some relationship issues. I was overwhelmed with the breaks in my career. I was not able to handle things very peacefully. At that time, Bhumika was the one who helped me in becoming more aware. She helped me in all my emotional crisis. She helped me in understanding myself better. And also, she introduced me into the world of law of attraction because I was totally unaware of it. She she was always there to help me out in understanding the situation, and definitely not just my part but maybe my husband's part also, like probably he is going through this, probably he is having these kind of situation in his professional life because of which he is behaving in certain manner. So this was something which made me realize, analyze and understand that situation more clearly. And right now I can say that we have bounced back in our relationship with a full faith, more trust, and definitely a lot better understanding. Thank you so much, Bhumika,
that
for it.
is really
Thank you.
wonderful that is really wonderful that is what I told right in starting we can attract abundance in any areas of life right thank you so much for coming in, sharing your feedback because this really means a lot to me because we are starting, like I am starting something which is very new. I don't know how this thing will go, but yes, vision is clear. So I know that universe is going to help me. Thank you so much, Asha, for your kind words, for your experience, for everything what you have shared, because whatever you have said really means a lot to me from bottom of my heart. I want to thank you because you know it is easy to say things, but when I can feel when you felt, and that is the reason I also felt that you are talking everything which is from your heart. And I will always be there to help, to support, to know, understand anybody here, or if you want to join, want to connect with me, you all are most welcome, because yes, my ultimate purpose is that we want to enjoy parenting. We want to enjoy things in our life. And trust me, just by following these techniques, just by learning these techniques, you can attract abundance in any area of life. So, see you in my next lesson, next Wednesday, same time, 7 o'clock. Thank you so much all for joining in today. And it means a lot to me, because today was day one. And yes, I am happy that it was as per my expectations.